Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm in a hotel room. As you can tell, my house does not look as lovely as this. Basically, booked a hotel in the centre of London for 2 nights. And I've just done it just to have a little time off, a little bougie weekend away. I also had some credit to use, I'll be honest. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get Lucy to look after Ava for a few days. I've just arrived in central London a few hours ago, went for a roast dinner with a couple of friends, and now I've just checked into my room and I've got a completely free evening. Don't really know what I'm going to, well, I was going to say I don't really know what I'm going to be doing, but I do have some plans while I'm here over the next few days, including going to a screening with my acting agent. I'm just looking forward to like living my best creative life fantasy in the middle of Soho. And like, I've got books, I'm going to read some books, I'm going to go shopping, I'm going to go to coffee shops, I'm hopefully going to eat out by myself, which is a fear of mine. I need to get over that. Yeah, I'm just going to have a great time. So I'll give you a little room tour. So here we go. I've already messed this up, guys. I'm sorry. But here we go. This is the room. Lovely wooden floorboard. They always put the radio on when you first arrive. And I love it. It's always classical music. Anyway, this is the mini bar. I won't be having anything from this because it's blooming expensive. But nice to have. A bar over here. Don't know what any of these are. Here's like a little reading corner. Can't say I'll be doing much reading in this corner, but yeah. And then over here, this is where I make a beeline for as soon as I get in. Tea and coffee, and then this drawer is basically free. And where is the cookies? Treats, here we go. Oh my gosh, let's have one. The best part of any Soho House hotel room. Anyway, I'll finish that later. And the bathroom is in here. Lovely bathroom. And one of the best things is that they have all of these different shower gels and shampoos. So in here they've got a hair dryer, some slippers. I'll use them later. A safe. And here they literally have everything you could possibly need. So they've got toothbrush, toothpaste, razor, shower cap, earplugs. What's in here? Tampon, condoms, nail file. What's in this one? Comb. So literally, and they've got all of these products here. So what I love about staying here is you don't have to think about anything. Like, I did pack my wash bag and all my stuff, but if I didn't want to, I wouldn't need to, because they literally have everything here, which is great. Anyway, I don't know how much I'm gonna film while I'm here, because to be honest, it might be a little bit boring, because I'm literally just wanting a relaxing time, and I think I'm gonna have a nap now, and then I'll start thinking about dinner, although I have had a big roast dinner and I'm not that hungry, and it's like 4 PM, but we'll see. Yay! Oh my gosh, guys, I've just turned on TV and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows is on. I don't think I'm going to be leaving this hotel room anytime soon. Yes! Oh my gosh. I can't wait. This is honestly the most bougie thing I've ever done, treating myself to a hotel room in London for no reason. This is crazy. I've just remembered there's dressing gowns, and it's the same one that I have at home. So mine is also from here. You can buy them, and I bought one a few years ago. So I feel right at home. I need to unpack. I should probably do that while I'm watching. My suitcase is just on the floor. Right guys, it's 11:30 and I'm ready for bed. But I told myself I was going to go for a late night walk in the middle of London. But I've just been doing a Q&A on Instagram, texting my friends, watching YouTube videos. It's now 11:30 and I was like, oh, I'll just go to bed. And I was like, no, let's go for the walk. Because how often do you stay in central London? Never. Now I did want to get ice cream, and I asked one of my friends if he knows anywhere where there's like late night ice cream. And all he could think of is McDonald's and getting a McFlurry. I don't really want to get a McFlurry, so I might just head to Tesco. I was going to walk down to the river, but that is quite far, and it's not as busy as I was thinking it would be. So, you know, I've lived in London like 11 years now. I used to not be scared of London at all. I'd walk through London like 1 AM by myself in some rough parts of London as well, and but now I'm a little scaredy cat. There's the Harry Potter Theatre. I always think this building is so terrifying but also beautiful, and I have no idea what it is, but I always want to go inside. You can see like some paint. It almost looks like a royal place, but I don't think it is. Guys, I've come back to the hotel. It wasn't worth it. It was just that little bit too late. Sorry, my screen, I need a new camera. Anyway, it wasn't really worth it. It was that little bit too late where I think if I went out about 9, 10 p.m, it would have been fine. Lots of people around, still a vibe, and could look at all the pretty lights. But that was just too late. 11:30, it's now midnight. Lots of drunk people, stank of piss, you know. It wasn't the romanticised, you know, main character sort of thing that I had in mind, where I'd walk through London at night time. Yeah, so I was like, I'll just come back to the hotel room. And you know what? The supermarket wasn't even open, so I couldn't get any snacks. But I do have a can of water and the cookies from earlier that I had a bite of, and there's still more in there, so I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have a shower as well. Oh, treat myself. Here it is from earlier. Oh my god. That is what I needed. I've had my shower, I've got my biscuits, watching Mary Poppins. Very happy. Morning guys. I've woken up, I've had a coffee. Well, no, I've woken up, I've had a shower. Now I'm having my first coffee. Very nice. I don't know what to do. I was gonna go to a gym class, but now I'm like, actually, I think I just wanna go and get brunch and go shopping. I'm like, I go to the gym every day when I'm at home. To be fair, I probably will still go at some stage, but I'm like, I don't need to go this morning. I can go to the gym even at like 9 p.m. tonight if I want, after the screening. But let's seize the day. Carpe that diem, guys. Right, I've just had breakfast, a late breakfast at Soho House. It was gonna be a lonely breakfast with just myself, and it turned out my friend Margot walked in, and I haven't seen Margot for a few months, so we had breakfast together, which was great. So it was just so unexpected, so spontaneous. But anyway, I have some work to do now. I have to send some branding content to my manager, but I need to go shopping. Right, I've got some t-shirts, but I quite like this. Would this suit me? I don't know. Success. I got a few different items. I'll show you when I get to the hotel. What I really like about having an unplanned spontaneous day in London is things like where I bumped into my friend Margot for breakfast. My manager is just on the street next door. She was like, should we meet tomorrow for a coffee? So that's happening. It's just, I love the spontaneity. I ditched my shopping earlier and went straight out to the gym. With this hotel, you get a 3-day pass for every day you're staying at a local gym called Gym Box, and everyone goes to Gym Box. It's so trendy, everyone loves it, and so sometimes I get FOMO. And so I went being like, okay, what if I love it? Then I'll have to buy a gym membership. And I was like, is this it? Like, I'm gonna need some vitamin D tablets after this, because it was in a basement, there's no windows. I was like, I prefer my 20 quid a month gym. My room has been restored to its former glory, and I just checked over here because I left out this tin as a hint to the housekeeping to please refresh the cookies. And they have. Oh my gosh. And for any Americans watching, this is a cookie, because it's soft. If it was crunchy, it'd be a biscuit. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my iced coffee, and then it's time to get ready. It's about 2:30, because I'm gonna meet a friend of mine at 3, and I've not been friends with him very long. Well, I have, maybe like a couple of years, online friends, and I was put in touch with him by this lady, this Christian lady, and she was like, get in touch with Adam, because he's also a gay Christian, and he can introduce you to the church that he's a part of. So I did, and then we've become friends ever since. He's around, so we're gonna go for a drink, and it's really nice to have another gay Christian friend. And then I need to go straight to see my agent. I might wear the clothes I bought, or I might wear the ones that I've just bought from Zara, if that makes sense. I'll show you. So I'm not sure if you can see, because the lighting isn't that great. This is what I got. I got this jumper, this white jumper, this jacket, which I absolutely love, and these jeans, which are so tight. I don't know whether to keep them or not. But yeah, fashion. I'd like to go in this, but I think I'm gonna sweat too much, so I'm gonna switch the white jumper for a white t-shirt. But yeah, I think I quite like it. Okay, so I think this is the final look. It's smart cash, so I'm going for this. I know these jeans are ripped, but they're cool. And I've got my nice leather, white leather shoes on with ankle socks. I'm gonna get blisters, but who cares? The thing is, I hope this is okay. I was gonna wear a shirt. I brought like shirts with me, but I don't know, am I gonna get too hot? Right, I'm back and showered from the screening. It was a really good screening. It was so nice to hang out with my agent and have a few drinks, and the film was amazing. It was like a coming of age film, and it was just so good. It was so heartwarming. We both loved it. And then I went for dinner because I hadn't eaten from 10 AM until 8:30 PM. And my goal for this trip was to go and eat in a restaurant. by myself because it's scary and because I was like, I want to try and get better at it, because I can be by myself, that's not a problem. I can go to the cinema myself, I can go to the theatre myself, and I have done those things, but for some reason eating I view as being really social, and I'm like, I can't go to a restaurant and sit by myself. So I went to Nando's. I was walking around Soho and I was just like, I couldn't bring myself to walk into any of the restaurants that I would have liked to have eaten in. So I went to Nando's because it was familiar. It's been a lovely evening, so I'm just now gonna finish off my cookies. This is my last night. I can't believe it's gone so quickly. When Leah and I had 2 nights in a hotel the other week, it went like slowly, but in a good way. I was like, oh wow, 2 nights in a hotel was like really good. This has flown by. Also, the outfit was a success. I felt great in it. Yeah, love it. It's the next day. Guys, I slept so badly last night. It was like still 2 AM and I couldn't get to sleep. I'd been in bed trying to fall asleep since midnight, and it was one of those things where you feel like you're drifting off, but then you're not. But you look at the time and half an hour's passed, but you're like, but I haven't been asleep, like what's going on? And the neighbours were so noisy last night. It was so annoying. I've got to check out in an hour. I've got bits to do, so let's just crack on. I need to go and do a little bit of work. I'm meeting a friend for lunch as well at 1:30. Anyway, there's a lot to do today. It's the last day. My holiday's over. I feel a little bit sad about it. I don't know why, because I'm like, Joel, it's fine. And tonight I'm supposed to be going out for dinner with Lucy, Drew and Anna, and we're going to play baseball, indoor baseball, and go for dinner. So it's like fun plans and stuff, but I'm just like, oh, my little staycation is over. Right, I've just checked out, and this place opposite always catches my eye. I actually came here for a coffee last week, but look at all of their cakes. So good, there's so much. So my hotel was just there, and then they've got like a Harry Potter shop here. Wands and wizards. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to Zara where I went yesterday because one of the t-shirts doesn't fit. I really enjoyed shopping yesterday and being brave and buying things that I wouldn't normally buy. And actually, I was really confident yesterday in what I look like. I mean, I know it's probably not everyone's style, but I think I'm learning more about what my style could be. But yeah, it was good. So let's hope I just don't spend any more though. I spent about 150 quid in there yesterday. I do not need to spend any more. Also, I was thinking I might try and make this a semi-regular thing where I just book a hotel in the centre of London for a couple of days and just enjoy being dog-free and fancy-free. And I don't even know what that means, footloose and fancy-free, I don't know. Anyway, when I thought about this, I was like, I would like to do this more often. I was like, Joel, but you live in London, what's the point in doing that? And like, it could be like a waste of money. And then I was like, no, you know what? So many of my couple friends, they go away and they stay somewhere and they go to the theatre and they go out for food and they do it in cities that they go to all the time, like not new places. And I was like, well, I don't have anyone to do that with, so I'm not gonna sit around and wait for someone, so I'm just gonna do it myself. So I was like, yeah, maybe I will just treat myself, because this is what my motto has been as a single man, and it's the same with Lucy. We've discussed it many a time, and it's what motivated us to buy a house together. We're like, we're not gonna wait around for a man before doing these life events, because some people were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're buying a house. What if you want to buy a house with your future husband? I'm like, well, I can. Like, this isn't permanent, and I'm not just gonna sit around and wait to buy a house until I find a husband, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep doing me. I'm not gonna wait to get a dog until I find someone to have a dog with. No, I'm just gonna do it. So I feel the same about hotels. It's like, no, if I wanna go and stay in a hotel in London and treat myself, then I'm gonna do it. So I encourage all of you to treat yourselves as well. Right, I've exchanged the t-shirt, got a medium. I might put it on, because even though it's rainy today, it's really muggy and I'm feeling a bit sweaty in this jumper. So I might try and put it on. I just got my BCAA's drink from Holland & Barrett post-workout, which will help me not feel so sore tomorrow. And then I'm now just thinking, maybe I'll just go back to that bakery. This whole few days is supposed to be me treating myself, and I've wanted to go there, so why don't I just take my laptop there, do some work, and have a cake? Why not? Live a little, Joel. I love that it's slowly turning autumny. Look. orange leaves everywhere. There's also an antique bookshop that I walked past this morning on the way to the gym that has a book in there that I've been wanting to collect for such a long time, ever since I was about 13 years old. It's Peter and Wendy. The one I want is first edition, but that's about £1,000, so I doubt this one is first edition, but I'm thinking, do I pluck up the courage to go in and just ask to have a look at it? The reason I say pluck up the courage is because it's an antique bookshop. It's completely empty. There's a scary lady in there that looks like she knows a lot about books, and I feel like she might be like, why are you interested in this book? On the other hand, she could be really amazing and she might just be like, wow, you're interested in my antique books. But I just feel like, you know, when a shop's empty and you're like, I don't want to like have all the attention. If it was a busy shop, I'd go in, but I think I might just do it. So I had a lovely browse around the bookshop, but it's incredibly expensive. I mean, the collection of books there was so amazing, and I could have spent hours in there, but it was very quiet. There was a few people in there. There was a man in there taking loads of books and trying to sell them to her as well, and she was looking through them and saying what she thinks they're worth. But the cheapest book I saw in there was £65, which actually, you know, I know what they're worth, so I know that they are worth lots of money, but I was just like, I didn't have the guts to ask about the Peter and Wendy one, because I just know it's going to be upwards of £500, and I was like, am I really going to spend £500 on that book? Not today. I mean, it is an investment, because they do increase in value, but yeah, not today. The cafe that I wanted to go to is full. There's no space. I should have gone in when I had the chance. This is why, guys, you act on impulse and you don't get scared of things, because then you lose out. And in true Joel Wood fashion, I didn't finish off the vlog, so I'll finish it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. To be honest, I was a bit bored editing this video because I didn't really do anything. But hopefully you enjoyed it, and it was a really nice time. But yeah, if you're new here, then click subscribe. I post videos every single week, and if you enjoy my videos, then you might like to become a member. You can become a channel member. I do monthly members only live streams, so if you want to see me live and raw and unedited, then yeah, maybe memberships is for you. You can check that out by clicking join next to the subscribe button. But yeah, for everyone else, I'll see you later. Bye.